Hello, here we go!
What's going on, guys? Billz here from AchievementLand, and I'm here with an achievement walkthrough for Omno. This game released onto the Xbox July 29, 2021 for a price of $18.99, but it's also on Game Pass, so if you have that, you can play it for free. This game's an easy completion. It takes about 2 to 3 hours. There's 10 different areas that we need to 100% complete. Make sure you don't leave the area until it's 100% complete. And I'm going to show you where everything is that you need to get. There's puzzles to do and collectibles to get. I'm going to be skimming through this game very quickly so you don't have to follow a long video for no reason and waste your time. I'm just going to go through the things that you need to know for each area. I'm going to go through the beginning of the game here just to go through the basics. So you control this guy and you jump with A. There's checkpoints around. There's animals around. When you get close to them, it's going to enter them in your journal. You can press B to open it up. You do have to find animals to 100% an area, but most likely you're going to walk past them without even trying. We're not in the first area yet. This is just the introduction area. There's a few achievements for riding the legendary beasts in this game, and they're all unmissable. It's part of the story and you're going to have to ride them. They're going to take you to new areas. And right here is where we're going to ride our first one. Jump on its back so we can get a ride. And we also get a new journal entry. And this is going to take us over to the first area and also introduce us to the game. Press X and then you can get off. And you're going to have an achievement pop. It might just be a little delayed. It was for me. We're going to get an achievement for riding the first legendary beast. You can come over here and interact with this. There we go. I got the achievement finally. So let's head down the path to the first area. We're going to pass some animals here. For this first area here, I'm going to go through it all and get the 100% complete. Go over the basics and what you need to do every time you enter into an area. So here's the first area, Accupit. I don't know how to say it. That's good enough. So if you press Y, it shows you where we need to go first. We need to go to that thing first. Every time you get into an area, you need to go to the circle platform. You're going to see animals around, collectibles. There's those white orbs. We need to collect them. You need to collect energy as well so that we can activate some of the orbs. And to get energy, you need to interact with animals. And also you can break some of the rocks and energy will come out. So this is the platform we have to go to. Press X to interact with it. This is actually going to show all the orbs on your map. So if you press Y, you can see where all of them are. So you can go around and get them easily. I'm going to show you where they all are and how to get them in this area. But going forward, if they're easy to get, I'm not going to waste your time. You just press Y and it will show you where all the orbs are. So you just go to them and platform your way up to them. These, on the other hand, are the book collectibles and they don't show up when you press Y. So I'm going to show you where all of them are in each area. So you just walk up to it and press X. And it's going to give you a little message. And then that's done. Every time you interact with an animal, you get one of these books. And also you get an orb. Your percentage is going to go up for your completion in the area. You can press Y and it will tell you how much percentage you're at. Some of the orbs need energy to collect, like this one here. It says gather more energy. So you just go around and gather energy. Like I said, you can break some rocks, interact with some animals. You just need to walk past all the different animals and that will add them into your journal. So make sure you get all the animals in each area. So every time you see a new animal, just make sure you walk up right next to them. So it actually doesn't take too long to complete an area. It's pretty quick, to be honest. You just have to go around and get the orbs. Some of them have puzzles, and later on they get a little bit more challenging. So that's why I'm going to show you how to do all the puzzles so you don't get stuck at all. So over here is our first orb we're going to collect. Now some of the levels have water around, and if you jump in the water you actually die. So I tried to get through here, but I got stuck and died. There's actually an achievement though for walking in the water for 20 seconds. So if you just go on the edge and just stay in the very shallow part and just walk around, just do this for 20 seconds, and after that you'll get the achievement. There's another achievement you can get in this area as well. We need to stomp on one of the animals 5 times, and the animal is up here. These rocks up here are animals, and you need to press X on them 5 times. You need to do it on 1 though. I was going around doing it on different ones. You need to do it 5 times on 1, and that will get the achievement. I'm getting a lot of energy here. We can use this energy and go light up that pole and get the orb. I was doing this wrong here at first. I thought you had to do 5 different ones, but you have to do the same one 5 times. But I'll come back and I'll do it on 1 after. So I'm going to go back to that orb. I'm going to go power it up. You should see a symbol on your screen once you have enough energy, like that. That means that you can power it up now. So it's over here. You just need to interact with it. There we go. That's going to give us the next orb. Now I'm going to go back up there. There's a collectible right up by those rock guys. One of those books. And also I'm going to get this achievement here now. So yeah, just keep doing it on the same one. So pick one and just keep pressing X over and over again. Alright, so there's a book right in front of us, like I said. So pick this up. Alright, now we can move along. There's another orb over there we have to collect. You can press Y to see your percentage completion for this area and also see where the last orbs are. There's one over here. We just need to climb the vine up. So just make your way up this vine and get across. There we go. The exit is now activated, but we still need to finish up first. So we're going to go across where the turtles are. And this is going to be a new animal to add to our journal. Turtles. Alright, so we need to jump across them. And get over here. And then we need to activate this. Now we can jump up to the orb. There we go. And that is actually the last thing we need in this area. And we have 100% completion. So you get the achievement as soon as you get 100% completion in the area. Now we can go and exit and finish this area. Now this is the first of 10 areas. Later on they get more complicated. You get new abilities, but it's still pretty easy. They're just open areas. You just have to press Y and go around and collect everything. For the rest of the areas in this walkthrough, I'm just going to go through them quickly, show you what's needed for 100%, show you where the collectibles are, show you how to beat any hard puzzles if there's any. But I'm not going to walk you through around like this because it's a waste of time. So you want to come up here and you want to get this. You're going to be doing this throughout the game sometimes. You have to pick up this orb and put it somewhere else. You can't do some of your abilities when you have that orb. You can only walk and jump. That's it. So once you put it over there, that will lift up the platform, and you want to move this block over so we can get across and we can exit this area. When you get towards the exit, it's going to tell you your percentage. Make sure it's always 100 before you leave. There's an achievement for 100%ing each area in the game before completing the game. So if you don't do it, you'll have to replay the whole game. But there we go. We're done with the first area, and it's going to bring us over to the next one. So now you guys got the basics of the game down. There's going to be some new mechanics later on I'll go over. But from now on, we're going to just be going through this game very quickly. So you're going to wake up in a new place, and you're just going to follow the path up, and it's going to bring us to the new area. And this place is called Agnea Plateau. So this is the next area we need to 100% complete. Like always, you want to press Y and find out where the circle platform is, where we need to head to first, and then make your way over there. We're actually going to get a new ability over here. There's this block. You want to interact with it. And this is going to give us the dash ability. So now you can dash with R bumper. And you want to use this ability so we can get across. And there we go. Now we're in the area. To the left, as soon as you get across, is the first collectible. There's this pillar right over here that you can interact with. I'm not sure if it counts for 100%, but might as well do it anyway. There's going to be new animals around to interact with. There's one over here flying above me. They're called flumes. I usually go to the circle platform first before I go around and do anything else, but there was a couple things right here at the beginning, so I did them first. So right next to where you get the flumes, over in this area, there's a rock that you can interact with. And that's going to drop this pillar down that you can climb up. And that will bring you up to this area. And you can dash across. And over here is an orb. You're going to need some energy, so make sure you go around and collect energy from the animals and plants. There's a collectible that's right over here as well. One of those bookstone things. It's right over here on this little ledge. So make sure you pick this up. It's right here, right in front of this area where we drop down. And now we're going to make our way over to the circle platform. So just press Y if you need to know where to go. On your way over there, you should see some rabbits around called shoobs. So make sure you walk by them. This is towards the beginning. Now let's head over to the circle platform. And like I said before, it's very easy to find this on your map. It's the first thing that will show. And then once we interact with this, it will show where all the orbs are on the map by pressing Y. But it doesn't show where the books are or the animals. Alright, now your map's open. You can see all the orbs around that you need to collect. Most of them are pretty easy. This is a new animal here, so make sure you interact with him. And up here is an orb, a very easy one. There's a collectible book close by. So looking towards the exit, you want to head towards the left. Just dash your way up here and you'll be able to get it. Right next to us is a puzzle to get an orb. There's these stairs. You just have to go up them in a certain order. So just follow this path. It's a very easy path. And just dash across and you'll get your orb. You should see another orb really close by. That one you need to get enough energy and put it in the pillar. Which I think I have enough. There we go. So there's another orb to the left. A very easy one to get. You just have to climb up next to it and then jump across. So just come up here and then use R bumper to dash across. This orb should be the last thing you need for 100%, and you should get the achievement. And now we're done with this area. So now you want to head to the exit. It's very easy to find. There's a pillar there that's lit up. You can also see it on your map. So over at the puzzle, you want to use your staff, and you want to move this thing all the way to the right. Then you want to go over to the right side, and you want to move the blocks around. We have to set them up so that we can climb up. So you want to put this big one over here where this one is, and then this on the other side. And then push it over towards the middle. And now we can use this. It's going to bounce us up, dash, and then we're going to dash up here and climb up and dash over to the tall one, dash over here, and now we can use this. And that's going to activate the platform on the other side. Now we're going to use the middle thing again, and we're going to use our staff to bring it to the other side. And now we can bounce up here. Up here is another switch. So activate this switch. And then we're going to have more platforms to climb up. So just make your way across and then just follow the path to the exit. And as always with each area, make sure that you have 100% before you leave. We're going to have another legendary animal that we're going to ride on. So just jump on his head and he'll take you to the next area. And once you make it over, he's going to bend down and let you off, and you can press X to get off. And of course, you're going to get an achievement for riding the second legendary animal. When you get over here, go to the right and just interact with this wall. The teaching is the name of the chapter. There's 5 different chapters and 2 areas are in each. So just keep walking and you'll get to the new area. And this place is called Malaha Plains. So we got that big animal standing in front of us. So we can go and walk over to him. Just walk up close and it will add it to your journal. After you're done, just keep going straight back and you're going to see these mushroom things. You can go on top of them and interact with them. It will spin you around and also give you some energy. But also just getting close to them, it's going to add them to your journal. Now right behind here is one of those bookstone things. So make sure you pick this up. And back here on the other side is another one. So just follow it around behind the big guy. Now you want to come back here. There's a puzzle over this way we got to do. Just follow the stairs up, and at the top there's a puzzle area. There's some buttons to activate. There's this one here that's going to turn on these so we can do the puzzle. And there's another one that actually turns on the bridge so we can leave. So that's over here. Alright, so let's do the puzzle. We have the 2 blocks here, different sizes. We got to move them around. So I'll push them both over this way. You're going to put the tall one in the back and then put the smaller one in the front. So put the small one over here, and then we can jump across. And then we have the big one over there by the orb. There we go. And now the bridge is moving because we turned it on, so we can head across and go back. Right in front of the big guy, there's some new animals and also another orb. We're going to use these guys to get the orb. Once you get close to them, it's going to add them to your journal. If you interact with them, they throw you up. So you just want to line it up right next to this pillar here. And let them fling you up like that. Now use Y and make your way over to the circle platform. I know I did a little late here. And actually right over here by the platform is the next book stone thing. So just come over this way. There's an orb right above me here. There's another orb that needs energy. And here is the stone book thing. And here's the energy pillar to get the next orb. Now you can press Y to see the map and go around and see what orbs you have left to collect. There's one right over here. They're all pretty easy to get, but I'm going to show you how to get this one. We just have to platform up over on the mushrooms. Now you want to dash across again, and then dash across again. There we go. Now go to the left and you'll see the animal laying down. Just interact with it and it's going to get up. And underneath is an orb. And that right there was the last thing I needed. And now it's 100% complete. You might just be missing one other orb, which is very easy to get. You just got to platform up to get it. So now we can exit out of here. We got to come over here and do this puzzle. You're going to come up here first and get this. And now you're going to bring it down here. And now we can use this and raise it up. And we can go across. You want to lower this one all the way to the ground. And now you want to put this inside that one. And after you're done, you want to go back up. And you want to take the other one and put it over here so we can use this again. And we're going to raise this all the way up. And now we're going to take this out. And we're going to bring it back up. Go over here, go up the stairs, and put it over here. And now we can get across. And you're going to take this one and put it in here. There we go. And now we have the bridge to the exit. And as always, just make sure it's 100% complete. And if it is, go and interact with the rock up here and we can leave the area. We're going to wake up in a new spot. It's a snowy place. You got this pillar here you can interact with. And up here is going to be a new upgrade. And we're going to get the surf ability. So if you hold L trigger, you're going to ride on your staff. And we can get around this way now. It's so much fun surfing in this game. So this isn't the level yet. You're just going to do a little surfing here. So just surf all the way down until you reach the area. And this new area is called Saggier Valley. So you want to head straight. You can surf around a lot in this area to move around to get around faster. by holding L trigger, of course. Right in front of us is an animal bulbous. So make sure you get close to them to add into the journal. And then we're going to go to the platform and open up the map so we can see all the orbs. And that pillar behind us, that broken stairway, we want to go to that right after. So get off here and turn around. There's a button at the bottom of it, so make sure you interact with it first. And then you can climb up. There's a collectible up here, and there's also an orb. To get the collectible, you want to go this way. Just follow the path up, and then we can jump across. Here's the collectible. After you get it, you want to go down. You want to go the opposite way that we first went. You should see some frozen animals around. You just have to break them open. Some snow pies. But just head all the way down here and you'll see an orb that you can collect. There we go. And after, you can jump down and you can surf over to one of these big animals. Make sure that it adds it to your journal. Sometimes you have to walk around it a little bit or interact with it. There we go. And right behind it is a pathway that you want to go up. There's an energy pillar that you can get an orb from. You can come back later if you want. But if you follow this path all the way to the top, you're going to find a puzzle. There's these circular buttons that you step on, and you have to step on them in the right order. So make sure you just do it in the right order. I don't know if it always changes or if it's always the same, but just keep doing it until you get them all lit up, and that stone pillar will rise and you'll be able to climb to the top and get the orb. Okay, you want to head out straight that way, the way that that light path is going, and just follow it up here, and you're going to see the next collectible, and also another animal, a bunjas. So just climb up here, dash across again. We got the collectible. Now turn to your left and go straight out this way. And there's another orb over here with another puzzle. This one's really easy. You just press the button at the bottom and it's just a timing puzzle. You just have to climb up here and get across and get the orb. There we go. And now you can head over to the middle area and there's another orb. You just have to climb up these rocks and get across. And at the top here is the orb. And you can see the next book, stone collectible thing, right across the way. So just head over this way, and you're going to climb the rocks behind it. So just go up this way, and then you can jump across to it. There we go. And all I had left was the energy ore pillar, which was back towards the beginning. So I'm going to surf back this way. Make sure you have enough energy, of course. Go around and interact with animals and plants. And that right there was the last thing I needed. So now it's 100%. And I can go to the exit and do the last puzzle. So head to the exit, the pillar with the beacon of light. Go up the stairs, and to the left is a button that's going to start the puzzle. This puzzle is really easy. It's a Simon Says puzzle. I'm not sure if it's always the same, so I'll leave them just in case it is the same so you can copy. After you copy the inputs, they tell you it's going to give you an orb in the middle. You want to pick it up and put it on one of the things in the back. And that's going to bring up one of the 3 paths to the exit. So now you want to turn around and go back to the button to start the puzzle again. And we'll do it the second time. It's going to give us another orb. So pick it up. Place it on one of the things in the back. And then go start the puzzle again for a 3rd and last time. Collect the 3rd and final orb and put it over here, and that's going to bring up the last piece of the bridge and we can get across. So dash across, get to the exit, and as always, make sure you have 100% before you leave the area. Now just follow the path all the way down, and there's going to be another legendary animal here, so jump on him and ride him across. And eventually we'll get to the other side. And then you can press X to hop off. And we'll get another achievement providing the 3rd legendary animal. Over here's another wall we can interact with. Starting the next chapter, the Rift. So continue forward right into the next area, which is called Lake Uber. Now go straight ahead. Right in front of us on a rock ledge is our first collectible. Down here is an animal that we need to collect for our journal. Now these guys you actually can get an achievement with. You have to surf with them. So just surf near them and they'll surf with you. And you just have to do it for 30 seconds. You don't have to do it at once. Just do it multiple times. And after you do it enough, the achievement will pop. Easy peasy. Plus it's pretty fun surfing with them anyway. Right there's an energy pillar with an orb. We'll come back later once we have enough energy. There's these circle rings around. We have to surf through them. We have to start at the one at the top towards the entrance. So just make your way up this way. You'll see one up here. And just surf through it or walk through it. It doesn't really matter. It will light up. And then just head to the next one. It will show you a light to the next one. And we're just going to follow the path. We're passing by this deer animal, so make sure you get that in your journal. Now if you went through them all, it's going to activate this bridge up here so we can get across and get the orb. Here it is. And right below us is an animal that we're going to get. These flying guys. There's some laying down on the rock over here. So just walk up to them so they go in your journal. And you can also interact with them for some energy. Now right next to you is a little hill that you want to walk up, and there's an orb at the top. You're going to get a little cutscene when you get close to it. And that's going to add another animal. So now we can grab the orb. And now we're going to head straight this way, back towards the beginning area. Over by the beginning area, there's some rocks. And we're going to climb up. You'll see the collectible over here. You'll see some rocks you can jump across. So dash across. Get up to the top, and then we can dash to the collectible. Now I still didn't head to the main platform yet to open up the map, so we're going to head over there. Press Y to open up your map, and it'll show you where the platform is. There it is. Let's make our way over to it. Alright, so now our map is updated. It's going to show the orbs. I already did the energy one. We're going to go to the one to the left. It's kind of like where we just were. Right over here. There's these jellyfish above us. We got to bounce up them. Right here, this jellyfish above me. So just go up by the rocks. You'll see the jellyfish floating around. And you just want to jump on them. That's one of the animals as well. So that's going to add to your journal. And you just want to jump across them. And get across to get this orb. Now we're almost done here. Just need one more orb. You might need another one if you didn't get the energy orb yet. So we're going to head over this way to the left. Just follow your map down. And then once you're over here, you're going to climb up. And this one we just have to enter in a passcode. So there's these pillars here. We just have to align them. And what you're going to do is put in this passcode. There's blocks around that tell you what it is. But you just put in this, and that's going to open the bridge. And you can go across and get the orb. Now I just had one collectible left, and it was on the opposite side where the rings are. Towards the top, if you go to the left, there's a bridge over here. Go straight and jump down, and you'll see the last collectible right here. And after I picked that up, I had 100%, and I got the achievement. Now you want to go straight. Right in the middle is the final puzzle. So head up here, and we can finish the puzzle and finish the area. Now this puzzle was a little bit of a pain. The buttons are slanted. You have to copy the pattern that it shows in the back. It's not going to always be the same. For some reason this one seemed a lot harder than it should have been. But just keep at it and keep trying, and eventually you should be able to do it. There was a couple of times it was buggy where it would try to make me land on the same button twice. So I had to get off and restart the puzzle. But once you finish it, it's going to open up the bridge and you can walk across and finish the area. And as always, make sure you have 100% before leaving the area. So after the cutscenes, you're going to wake up in a new area. Just follow the path up. You're going to see a pillar that you can interact with. And also a new upgrade. This upgrade is going to be for teleporting. So you can teleport to places far away. You can see that over there. Just press X. And that's going to bring us over. Now just follow the path until you get to the next area. You're going to have to do some climbing and some more teleporting. But it's pretty easy and straightforward. So just make your way. And eventually you're going to reach the new area. At the top of the mountain, there's a time teleport you have to do. So you're going to press this button. And then you're going to go this way up the stairs and teleport over here. Turn around and then teleport through the time door. It's pretty simple. And now we could just keep heading through until we get to the new area. You're going to reach a button here that's going to open up a teleporter. So just press the button and then press X to teleport over. And this is going to be the new area, Covalta Canyon. So there's an achievement we can only get in this area. I'm going to show you in a little bit. You want to head forward. The platform's right over here. There's a new animal right over here. Caloobs. This is the animal that we need for an achievement. We're going to do it in a little bit. It's really easy though. You just need 3 of them to follow you. So you just interact with them and then they're going to follow you for 5 seconds or so. So you just got to get 3 really quickly. Right over here is a collectible. So let's go over here and pick this up and get it over with. Now let's head back across and we're going to go over to the platform and interact with it so we can open up our map. There's another new animal right in front of us here. Strubs. There's an energy pillar here. There's another new animal here. You could dash at him and get some energy. I went back over by the platform to the Caloobs. And I'm going to get 3 of them to follow me. There we go. And there's the achievement. So now we can continue around and get the rest of the stuff. I got enough energy for this one here, so I'll just get this over with now. Now right behind this, you should be able to see the next collectible. So just head over this way and we'll pick it up. Now there's a few teleporters around. You could teleport to get around a little bit more quicker. But we're going to head over this way. And there's a puzzle over here. There's a switch over here we're going to hit. And then we got to be quick because it's going to be timed. So here's the switch. And then you want to go on the jump platform. Dash forward. And then teleport. And now we can jump over and get the orb. And now you can teleport back to the middle. And right by the teleporter, we're going to walk over this way. You're going to see a button that we can press. And that's going to activate this thing. And we can go on it and it's going to shoot us across. There we go. Now we got a puzzle that we can do over here. It's an easy timed one. So just interact with this rock here and that's going to start it. And you just have to get across before the platforms drop down. So head straight, and we're going to go down this area. Right over here is another orb. You want to go down into this little open area, and inside there's going to be a button to press. That's going to reveal this staircase that we can climb up. Once you get up here, you want to go up to the right. There's going to be a new animal here, this cactus. And there's also an orb to the left. So just climb up the rocks. Now you want to head back to the middle. You can teleport over there. We got an orb that we have to get. You can use this thing that we did before to shoot over. There's another one over here that's not activated. Right down here to the left. To activate it, there's a switch to the left of it. So just fall down and go to the left and you'll see the switch. And that's going to turn it on and we could shoot across to the orb that we need to get. It is timed though, so you got to be quick. Jump inside, it's going to shoot you across and then you got to teleport. And now that you're up here, you can grab the last orb. Now I just have one thing left and that's a collectible. And it's to the left towards the ending, so come over this way. And it's going to be up here. We need to teleport over here and then jump across the rocks. And then you'll be able to jump over here. And then we can pick up the collectible. And that was the last thing I needed for 100%. For some reason the achievement was a little bit delayed. But I pressed Y to make sure I have 100%. And then eventually the achievement popped. There we go. Alright, so now we need to do the last puzzle. And then we can exit this area. This puzzle is pretty easy. It's right here. We need to do something on the right side and do something on the left side. So we're going to actually start with the left side. So just look to the left and you'll be able to teleport. So teleport up here. And now we're going to go over this way. Down there is a block. We can move it forward just once and that's good enough. And then you can teleport back up. And now we'll be able to get across. Just dash across. And then dash across again. And then you're going to interact with this switch. Now part of the bridge is going to come out. And now we can teleport towards the middle. And now we're going to teleport to the right side. Now over here you want to move this block. Push it to the other side. And now you can climb up and go across. You want to get the orb on the other side. And then you're going to drop down and put it on the middle part. Put it right here. You're going to put it down just so you can move this block. Push it over this way. You can do it twice so it's all the way over. And now we can pick this back up. And we can climb up. And now just go up the steps and put it up here. And that's going to activate the other side of the bridge. Now we can teleport to the middle. And just walk across the bridge. And that's going to finish the level. And as always, just make sure you have 100% before leaving. Now there's going to be another legendary animal that we're going to ride. So just go straight ahead and ride him to the next area. I accidentally cut my footage a little bit too much here, but you get an achievement after you ride him. And then we're going to be in the next area. And there's going to be another wall you can interact with to start the next chapter. The gate. And then just follow the path until you get to the new area. You're going to surf down and go through these rings. Make sure you go through all of them. That's going to activate the teleport so you can get across. And then once you walk through here, we're going to enter the new area, Unktur Desert. First thing we're going to do is go to the platform straight ahead. So just surf there. Now we can interact with it and open up the map. There's a new animal here right in front of me, this snake looking thing. We have a few collectibles right around this area. There's one straight ahead on that rock. And also to the right, over in this dried up pond. So let's go pick this one up. And now we can head over to the other one. Behind it's a rock that we can just climb up, and then we can dash over to it. Over in the trees by the platform, you should see an animal like this. So make sure you get close to it so it adds it to the journal. Now behind it is an orb. It's trapped inside this vine. We need to head over this way and climb up, and we're going to hit a switch and that's going to release it. So climb up this rock and then climb up this vine and then dash across to the next vine. And then over here, you're going to see a switch. So press it, and that's going to release the orb from the vines. So head down here, pick up the orb. Now you can follow your map to the next orb. Just head over this way. You'll see some bones with an orb inside. Now in both directions there's an orb. We're going to go this way first. Over here is a puzzle. Now it's actually missing the thing that it needs. So we need to follow the path and go get it. It's up this way. Up here you're going to see an orb. You just got to activate it, and then we can pick it up. There we go. And now we can take it back. We got to walk it over there. You can't surf when you're carrying the orb. So just make your way back and place it on this. And now we can jump across and get to them. Just start at the lowest one and just jump your way around. There we go. Now you want to head back this way. And up here is going to be a puzzle that we need to do. There's a teleporter you can teleport to. Now we're going to have to move around these orbs. You can't teleport with them. So we have to press some buttons and move around the bridges so we can get across. So we're going to put this back and we're going to teleport across. In the middle area is where we need to put one of the orbs. But first we need to activate the switch that I walked past. It's over here to the left. So just dash back over here and interact with it. Now that's going to turn it. And now we can teleport to that side. We can pick up the orb and we can place it on the middle one. And then after, you're going to teleport back and hit the switch and move the bridge again. Now we can walk around and we can pick up the orb and we can place it on the middle one. And that will activate a teleporter so we can teleport across and get the orb. So bring it up here, place it down. And now we can teleport across. You can jump and dash towards it and then teleport. Or you can come over here to the side and you can teleport from here. There we go. Now we can head back. And you can open up your map and go towards the next orb, which is actually ahead of us. The collectible is to the right of us, towards that obelisk or whatever it is. So come over this way and just go past the obelisk, and over here you're going to see a little stone ledge with the collectible on it. Now to get the next orb, we're going to activate a switch, and we're going to do some time teleports. So it's over here by the bones to the right. You're going to see a switch up here, and once you press it, it's going to activate a time teleport. So you're going to teleport here, then you got to teleport to the next one, teleport to the next one, and then teleport up here, and that's where the orb is. And that right there is the last thing I needed to 100% this area. So now you want to go straight across. That's where the exit is. And we're going to do the last puzzle, and we're going to finish this area. So make it over to the pillar with the beacon coming out of it. You can see it on your map. You're going to come over here, and you're going to climb up this ledge over here. And then we can dash onto it. You can also teleport onto it as well. And there's 3 platforms over here. Each one has a button on them. And when you press the button, it's going to fill up the bar in the middle. So you're just going to teleport between these 3 platforms and just keep activating the buttons until the bar is filled in the middle. You'll be able to see it better over here. See that white bar going up? It drops down slowly as well, so you just got to keep going and be quick. Almost done here. Once it goes all the way to the top, that's going to activate a teleporter over there. And now we can head over there and make our way towards the exit. Now this is the final puzzle here for the area. You got this laser pointer here. We can control it with our staff. You're going to point it to the right, put it on the white diamond, and that's going to open up a teleporter so we can go across. And now we can do it again over here. You got to press the button to activate it first. And now you want to go to the left, and that's going to open up a teleporter. And then we can go across. And what we want to do is move that block out of the way. So I'll come over here, and then we're going to push this block to the side. And now we can teleport back. And we're going to move the laser beam to the right side. And that's going to open up the exit door. And now we can teleport back. And we're going to use this laser, and we're going to point it to the left side. And that's going to activate the teleporter, and we can teleport up. And now we can leave through the door and exit this area. And I was actually wrong. There's one more puzzle before we leave, but this one's actually really easy. It's basically the same thing. We're going to have to move these blocks out of the way so that we can put this laser on the middle one. So we got to teleport to both sides, so just pick one of the sides and then go that way. Go across the moving platforms and then just move the block out of the way. And then you're going to teleport to the other side and do the same thing. Once they're both out of the way, you can move the laser to the middle one, and then we can get across. And this is the exit right here, so make sure you have it at 100% before you leave. So now you're going to wake up in a new place. We're going to be walking upstairs. You can interact with this pillar on the way. At the top, we're going to get a new ability. So interact with this. And now we have the float ability. We can hold our trigger and float. So you have to be in the air when you're falling down. That's when you can float. So jump across and just hold our trigger. And we're going to float across. Now just keep following the path. Climb up the mountains and just keep working your way. Eventually you're going to reach this point where you got to float up. You're just going to float. Just hold our trigger. And it's going to bring you up. Let it bring you all the way to the top area. To the big rock. And up here is a switch that we can activate. And that's going to bring up a teleport. We can teleport across. And now we need to teleport one more time. And once we walk up these steps, we're going to be in the new area. And this area is Kefmessa. One of the miscellaneous achievements we're going to get in this area. We got to make one of the animals stay airborne for 20 seconds. So the first thing we're going to do is go straight to the platform so we can open up the map. Now right next to us to the left, one of the collectibles is right here next to a rock. So pick this up. After done, you want to look around and look for the orb that's on the energy tower right over here. Head up this way. You're going to see some animals. There's one right here. Pitoris. So make sure you get that. And then right behind it, you're going to see these plants. These purple guys. We get an achievement with these guys. You got to keep dashing underneath them. And we got to keep them airborne for 10 seconds. It's very simple. So just as they get close to the ground, just dashboard underneath. And eventually the achievement will pop. Now you want to head up to the right to go up where the energy pillar is. Over here's another animal, the bloom teas, so make sure you go by them, enter them into the journal. You can get some energy from them so that you can use it in the pillar here and get the orb. There we go. Now to the left of us is a little puzzle. It's just like a little platforming puzzle. We need to get up and float down to the orb. So just walk around here and then you can climb up. At the top is a button that you can activate. And that's going to turn on this switch over here so we can use it. And that's going to turn on the teleporter. So now you want to teleport over and you want to climb up this way. And then we're going to float across, or you can dash. And then you want to climb up here. And then we're going to float down to the orb. It might take a few tries. There we go. Now we want to head to the opposite side of where we are now. Over that way. Over here where the orb is, there's a switch in front of it. And that's going to activate this teleporter over here. Now we can't get this orb yet. We have to go to the side and raise this up. I'm going to do it after. I'm just going to show you where we need to go. Over this way. There's that switch down there and we can raise it with that. We're going to come back here. This is going to be the last orb that we get. So float over this way. And there's another thing to get right over here. There's a switch. We're going to activate it. That's going to turn on this jump pad. You're going to go up here, jump on this one. Now you want to go around, dash twice or float, and the orb is on the opposite side. There we go. Now there's a collectible to the right of us. So just jump off and just head over this way. And you'll find the collectible. It's like right by where we were. And now head over this way. And there's another collectible up there. We need to climb up this way. Come up over here. As you come up here, you're going to see an orb to your right. So you just want to float off and get it. And after you get it, you want to jump down and just head back up to the same spot we just were. And this time, instead of jumping off to the right, we're going to go straight. And we're going to get the collectible down here. Now I'm almost done. I just have the last orb left. The one that I left before on the other side. So we're going to go across to get it. Once you get over here, you're going to teleport up. And that's the last orb. But we need to go over this way. And we need to float over here. You can dash and then float over. And now you're going to use your staff. And you're going to lift this up. Go all the way to the top. And now you want to teleport up there, and we're going to float to the orb. And this was the last thing I needed for 100%, so I got the achievement. Now we're going to head to the exit, which is straight ahead over this way. You can press Y and use the map if needed. You'll see the pillar over there with the beacon above it. Now over here there's a puzzle. What we need to do is just input the code each time. You teleport over to the side, and over there it will tell you what the code is. So just put in what I do. Once you put it in, it's going to fill it up, and it's going to open up the next teleporter. Now you need to teleport up there and you'll get the next code, and I'm just going to show it to you so you don't have to go up there. That's going to fill it up again and open up the third teleporter. Now you have to teleport up there to get the code, but I'm just going to show it to you. There we go. That's going to fill it all the way up, and it's going to open up the teleporter over there by the exit. So teleport this way. As always, make sure you're at 100% before leaving, and then just walk over to the exit. Now we're going to do some floating. So just float and go through this, and it's going to send you across. And now you want to surf and go through these rings, and it's going to open up a teleporter. So teleport up there. And now we're going to walk over this way. And what we need to do is just float. Just hold R trigger and nothing else, and you'll float up. And you can go forward as well and go through this ring. And now we're going to teleport. Float and teleport to the next one. Float and teleport to the next one. Now you could jump and float through this. It's going to send us flying across. And you can teleport. And once you climb up, we're going to be in the next area. And here we are in Polyang Heights. Right in front of us is a collectible, but we'll come back to that. We're going to go to the platform first. So head over this way. On your way, you're going to see an animal over here to the left. Just jump into it, and it's going to send you up high. Now just keep going. Right in front of us is the platform. So just walk up to it and interact with it. This way we can open up the map. Now we're going to head over this way. So just go perfectly straight, and right over here is a collectible. After you're done, you're going to head to the left, You're going to see another collectible straight ahead over this way. It's up on that ledge up there. So we actually have to jump across. So we need to go to the right up this way. Climb up here. Now you're going to see these stairs. We need to dash or float into these bugs. And they're going to lift us up, and then we're going to float across. And then we can get the collectible. Now there's the energy tower with the orb right over here. So just go around and collect some energy. And once you have enough, you can activate this. There we go. Now we're going to head straight this way. And you're going to go up here. You're going to see some stones over here. And you're going to see some balloons. These are an animal. And you need to go towards them and get them in our journal. So just dash at them. You'll see them all over the place. Now we're going to go over this way. We're going to teleport over there. But before we do that, we're going to go up this way and get an orb. So go up here. And then just follow it back here, and you're going to see an orb. There we go. And now we can head back the way we just came from. And we can use the teleporter to get to the other side. There's also a collectible over here. So just pick up the collectible first. There we go. And now we can teleport across. Now walk up these stairs. And over here you're going to press this button. And we have to do a little timing thing. It's pretty easy. You're going to teleport, float. You can dash if you need to. Teleport to the next one and then float. You can drop and then float again to make sure you go through. Teleport and then float again. And then teleport over here. And now we get the orb. And now we can head back. This is the exit. We're going to go there after. I just have one more orb to collect for 100%. And you can see it on the map. So come back this way, and we're going to go up, and we're going to go to the right, and I'm going to get my last orb, which is over this way to the right. So just keep walking this way, and you'll see a checkpoint, and these floating animals over here, so you just want to float to each one and let them keep sending you up, and just make your way across, and we need to get to the island over here. There we go. And on this island is an orb. And this is the last thing I need for this area. And now I have 100%. So now we can make our way over to the exit and finish this area. The exit is in the middle of the map. Straight ahead to the right a bit. Where that beacon is on the pillar. So head over here. And you're going to see a button that we can activate. Once you activate it, it's going to start it. You want to teleport straight ahead. This is another timed puzzle. And you're going to go and surf down here and go through the ring. And then you're going to teleport to the next one. And then you're going to go through this ring. After you go through the ring, teleport to the next one. Same thing, keep moving. Go through the ring. And then teleport. And now you want to float. Go through the ring, and then you want to teleport up here, and this is where the exit is. And as always, make sure you have 100% before you leave. Now keep following the path all the way up, and eventually you're going to get to this part right here, and we need to float down and go through the rings. Now we need to climb up Dash across, climb up. And now we need to float again through the ring. After you float through the ring, it's going to open up a teleporter. So teleport to it. And now once we get up here, there's going to be a dragon. And this is going to be the final legendary animal that we have to ride. So just go on his back. And he's going to take us to the final area. Once you get over there, you can press X to get off. And you're going to get an achievement for riding the 4th legendary animal. Now just make your way through the path. You're going to see another wall that you can interact with for the final chapter. And now just keep walking and following the path. And we're going to enter into the final area, Mayo Cliffs. Now you want to go forward and to the right. The platform is right here. There's a flying animal that just went past, and he got added to my journal. Make sure you get that. Now we're going to interact with this and open up the map. Now once you're done, you're going to head over to the right. And we're going to get the collectible straight ahead. You can see it from here. You just need to climb up and jump around and jump to it. Make sure you get that flying guy if you can. We're going to get this big bug as well that's walking around. So just go up close to it and it should add it to your journal. You might have to look up at it. There we go. Now right by you to the left, you're going to see this rock pillar. Jump up by the front of it and you're going to see a switch that you can press. Right here. Press this switch and that's going to open up the area right in front of you. And now we can float on it and go up. So jump over and float over it and let it bring you up. And then you want to dash forward towards these guys. They're going to send you up. And then we can float over, dash over. And then we can float over. Hopefully don't miss and get the orb. Now right in front of us is another orb. The energy one. So just go ahead and go straight. Make sure you have enough energy and fill this one up. And to the left of this pillar, up the stairs, is the next collectible. Now after you're done, you want to go back to where you came from and go to the right. You're going to see that thing that shoots you. The circle ring straight ahead here. There's a button next to it to activate it. So activate it and then go inside and let it shoot you across. And over here is a puzzle. All we have to do is push this over to the side. This way we can get up without getting hit by the beam. You just need to move fast and just stay behind cover and dash. You can't have the beam on you for too long. Now once you get to this part, you want to jump back here and go up here. And then you're going to use your staff here. And that's going to raise up this part right here. And that's going to block you so you don't get hit. Now jump and dash forward and get behind there quickly. And now jump to the orb. There we go. And now we can teleport back. Now we're going to get the next orb. Pull up your map. We're going to head to the right. Go this way. And there's a puzzle over here. We need to float with these birds. So dash out at them and then float with them. And you'll be able to fly. And just make sure you go through the rings. After you go through the last one, the teleporter is going to open up. So teleport this way and then grab the orb. Those birds that we were flying with counted as one of the animals, and that was actually the last animal that we needed to collect. So you should have every animal at this point. So you can press B. You got to do it near another animal, and then you can make sure that you have everything. Now there's a collectible to the right of us, and also an orb straight ahead. So we got to get both of those. The collectible is up there. You can see it on the cliff. Now we just need to climb up behind it and jump up the rocks. Then dash across to the ledge. You can dash to the animals if you want as well. They'll send you up and you can float across. And then up here is the collectible. And now we can head right, straight this way. And that's where the last orb is. Just follow the map and it's going to bring you over here to the back right corner. And there's a checkpoint over here. Now we have to make it across. If you fall, you're going to go back to the checkpoint. So dash and float across. Climb up over here and then dash to the next one. And then climb up. Dash over this way. Jump into the animals. You dash to them. They're going to send you up. And you're going to float over here to the orb. And this should be the last thing you need. And you'll get 100% in this area. And now we're going to head to the exit, which is straight over that way. That pillar with the beacon. And it has one of those things that shoot us out. So walk up towards it. You can interact with your squirrel if you want. Make sure you have 100% before you go through. And now you're going to float through the rings. That's going to shoot us across here. Now this is the final puzzle area before we finish the game. This is like a puzzle tower. So come over this way and there's going to be an orb you can pick up. Pick it up and then we can use the jump pad and bounce up. Walk straight at the wall like I did. This way you can get up there easily. And then come over here and place the orb down. And now we can go over this way, jump across. And we're going to float across. If you just hold R trigger, you're going to float up. So float up, you can get to the blocks and get across. Any way you can do it, we need to get across. We need to go all the way up to this one though. There's an orb that we need, so make sure you pick this up. And then we can walk down. You can't float while you're holding the orb. So jump over this way, and then we're going to walk up and place the orb down here. There we go. And now we can teleport back. You can dash and float towards it and then teleport. Or you can just float the whole way if you want. And now we can go across the bridge. Make sure you get the orb first. Walk at it like this so we can get up. Come up here, put the orb down. Now we're going to jump off the side and we're going to float through the ring. That's going to send us over this way. And then over here you can surf and go through the rings. After you go through this ring, we're going to teleport. And up here, there's a button we need to activate. That's going to open the bridge. And we can teleport back. And now we can go across, grab the orb. Bounce up on the pad again. here, we're going to place the orb down. Go into this, and it's going to shoot us across. And we need to float. Go through the rings. Make sure you get them all. Now teleport. Over here, there's a jump pad. Hit it and dash. Or float, either way. Just get across. Go jump pad to jump pad. And float through the rings. And over here, you want to stop and land and hit the switch. And that's going to bring up the bridge and open the teleporter. You can teleport back. Grab the orb. And then place the orb over here. That's going to bring up this platform. Come over here. And another platform is going to come up. And then just keep coming up. And then there's going to be a switch that we're going to hit. So hit this switch, and that's going to finish this level. And that's going to teleport us over to the final area. Now follow the path all the way up to the door. You'll see a collectible here. And then just keep walking forward. And your last achievement should pop right around here as you get to the door. There we go. And that's for completing the game with all areas completed. So make sure as you go through this game that all areas are completed. If you did not get that achievement, you're going to have to restart the game from the beginning. You can't do chapter select, unfortunately. But that should be your last achievement and you'll be done with this game. So that's the achievement walkthrough for Omno, which is out now on Xbox Game Pass. So thanks so much for watching. I hope this video helped you. Leave a like if it did, and I'll catch you guys next time here at AchievementLand.